Blockchain? It's Nick from Truth Blitz. Hope you guys are having a good morning or afternoon, I should say. Man, if you guys were following this whole Bitcoin Cash Bitcoin thing last night, it got really insane. The chart on Bittrex with 30-minute candles looked like it was 1-minute candles. There was literally almost no pullback. It was just shooting straight up. And it got to a high, I want to say, of around 2400, if I remember correctly. And then obviously I woke up to a pullback. It looks like we've settled at around the $1,500, $1,400 range. But for a brief time, Bitcoin Cash was number 2 on CoinMarketCap. Now, we've had people saying this is just South Korea or just Korea pumping. It's going to be a pump and it's going to settle back to around where it was. Listen, it may drop and pull back more, but I don't think it's going to go back to where it was. To have that much of an increase in market cap, there were definitely a few factors at play, and that is multiple billions of dollars. And for a pump, I just don't see that. I didn't know, but listening to Crypto Blood this morning, he said that there is a fork on Bitcoin Cash, so that I'm sure played a part in it. But it could have also been part of the reason being the article that I went over yesterday about. It was from Cointelegraph about Bitcoin Core basically stopping development, and saying that Bitcoin Cash will be the actual Bitcoin in 6 months. I don't know if that's the case. There's a lot of strong opinions and a lot of infighting on this matter. And it's like, if you like Bitcoin Cash, the Bitcoin purist hates you, and vice versa. So again, I don't know what the situation is or will be. I'm just here observing, you know what I mean, and trying to position myself the best way I can. And speaking of which, I should have really kind of pulled out, above $2,000 on Bitcoin Cash last night, and I did not. So, it is what it is. I can't cry over spilt milk. You never know what the market's going to do, especially, and I was talking to Crypto Blood about this, with something as new as Bitcoin Cash that is reaching new highs. It's really hard to chart it. And again, I'm not a good charter to begin with. That's kind of his thing. But he said you can't really get accurate predictions through charting. So I do know that it seems like it's kind of stabilized for the time being. I guess we'll just have to wait and see what happens. But I'll get into a couple articles here real quick. Oops, sorry about that. I should have turned my phone off. That is not the article I wanted. Here we go. Goldman Sachs predicts Bitcoin price consolidation around 8,000 before continuing up. The breakneck speed rally of Bitcoin has left investors wondering where Bitcoin would finally stabilize. Goldman Sachs believes that 8,000 would be the consolidation level for the current rally. Where does rally stop? Bitcoin's price may have smashed through the 5,000, 6,000, and 7,000 levels over the past few weeks, but technical analysts expect it to go higher. The level at which consolidation is expected to occur is 8,000, according to Goldman Sachs. In a note to investors, Goldman Sachs Vice President Jiba Jafari wrote, "The market has shown evidence of an impulsive rally since breaking the 60,044, above 60,044, I'm sorry. Next in focus, 7,941. Might consolidate there before continuing higher. Long-term trend is up. While Goldman Sachs has cautioned against traders expecting a rapid surge past 8,000, expect it to go higher after some consolidation. Referencing Elliott wave theory, Jafari writes, given that this is just a third of 5 waves up, the implications are that Bitcoin has potential to run further over time, double the previous target. The current price of 8,000 is doubled the price of 4,000 predicted by Shiba Jafari 4 months ago, given multiple factors including government regulation, hard forks, and new links to mainstream finance, all trend to influence the price. Looking at price charts in isolation is not sufficient to make a reliable forecast. Multiple analysts, including Ronnie Moas, have revised their price predictions upward for Bitcoin. So, again, I should have put this article in my, going mainstream series, because this is just more proof of this happening. We are accelerating the adoption of Bitcoin at a rapid pace, and this is like Bitcoin is the entry for beginners, because a lot of people have heard of Bitcoin but don't know shit about any other cryptocurrencies. I don't even know what Bitcoin is, but they've heard of it. They know it's getting more expensive and they want in. So talked about institutional money coming in. More and more people are trying to find ways to get in as beginners into the crypto space, and it's usually, like I said, via Bitcoin. And I'm not going to get into the whole Bitcoin versus Bitcoin Cash argument. It seems like I was being attacked on my comments from my video yesterday. Listen, my opinion's my opinion. I love Bitcoin. Don't get me wrong, I do. I honestly really don't care what happens one way or another, because granted, yes, Bitcoin Cash has way faster transactions, cheaper transactions. Like, I sent a Bitcoin transaction yesterday, and it's been close to 24 hours, and it still is not confirmed. So that's the first time it's taken that long for me. But regardless, so Bitcoin Cash could end up, and somebody tweeted this out yesterday, that they're going to coexist alongside each other, and that could very well be the case. Bitcoin as more of a store of value, and Bitcoin Cash as more of a means of exchange and a means of it could be used, for purchasing regular transactions, retail transactions. Even Charlie Lee tweeted out yesterday, and I wish I had that tweet pulled up, that Bitcoin Cash really has the potential to be, as it sits, the silver to Bitcoin's gold. Like a lot of people are hoping Litecoin would be. So, listen, I'm not against Bitcoin in any way, shape, or form. Just for all of you who, are basically saying that, I'm pumping Bitcoin Cash and this and that. That's not what I'm doing, guys. I trust me, that's not what I'm doing. So, but I'm not going to write Bitcoin Cash off, and I'm not going to say it's a bullshit, a shit coin, and I'm just not going to do that. So, anyway, I'm just going to sit back and watch the market. And like I said, I'm going to decide what my best move for me is going to be. Am I going to sell out of my Bitcoin into Bitcoin Cash? No, I'm not going to do that. Trust me. Not even close. But anyway, so that's enough of Bitcoin Cash for now. I did want to take a look real quick at some of the other alts while I have the market up. And man, like everything it looks like money really flowed out of everything into Bitcoin Cash last night. A Misa Go is back down under $7. Like, we had went up back into the $8 range, pulled back into the 7, which I expected a little bit of a pullback. I did not expect it to go this low, and that goes for a lot of the alts. Neo back down to 27 and change. A lot of things are down right now, and with Bitcoin Cash at number 2, I'm pretty sure that's where a lot of the money went. So, but this is only temporary. If you've been in this space for a little bit, you know that these pullbacks don't last. They happen pretty often, and things will settle out and the prices will go back up, and that's just the way this works. I have a couple people that I helped to get into the space. One of them is holding Neo. Another one, I think he's holding Neo in EOS and Populous. Another one, Veritasium, Populous, and Omisago. And, prices are, other than Populous, all of the prices are lower than at what they got in at. So they're really scared to put more money in because they don't know any better. And I told them, this is a normal occurrence. Yeah, okay, you're down right now, but you're not going to be down for long. Things will settle. Money's going to flow back in, and the prices are going to go back up. And that's why you need to know what company you're investing in. I had urged one of them away from a couple different positions that they wanted to get into, and I said I would not do that. I think and this ought to tell you a little bit how new one of them wanted to get into Digibyte, and I said, no, don't get into Digibyte, please. If you're gonna get into anything, get into something like EOS or Populous, which they did. And but like I said, the pullbacks, when people are new, it is hard for them to stomach the pullbacks. And I was the same way. I can't say that I wasn't. But once you've seen it happen a bunch of times and you know that it recovers, you get over that. Even last night, I was telling Crypto Blood, I really don't even want to go to sleep tonight because of what's going on with Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash. But obviously I went to sleep. So, anyway, guys, I just wanted to come out and just make a quick update video, talk about this article, and that's pretty much it. So, follow me on Twitter @TruthlessMedia, and I'll see you guys in the next video.